Everybody, we are going live Q&A every single day for 30 days straight. Today marks day number 17, I think it is. Sounds about right. This funny glare making my forehead look a little bit bigger than this. Don't get it twisted now. It ain't quite that big. We'll be all right. What's up, everybody? How you doing on this Friday? Anybody that's on right now, go ahead and pop your questions off. We got Dan Sigurdsson in the house. How you doing, Dan? Good to see you on here, brother. Much respect to you, man. Appreciate you riding all the entire time that you've been riding. And from everybody here, we send our best to your granddaughter, man. Hope that she's doing well. Okay. I know you messaged me earlier and said you were at the hospital with her. And I hope that everything's okay with that issue, brother. Let me turn the light on real quick. What up, everybody? Happy Friday to you guys, man. A lot of respect to you guys for jumping on here. If you got any questions today, go ahead and throw them in the chat. We're going to do an hour live. I've been doing 2-hour live, 2.5 hours. I don't even realize it, man, because I get on here and I'm just like hanging out with you guys, which I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. But I got to get down this content done. Like I got a bunch of content made. And the longest thing is editing the content. So it's a beast, man. Ronnie Poland, what up? Robert, what up, man? Appreciate you guys for jumping on. Mad respect to everybody, man. Happy Friday to you guys. What you guys got planned for the weekend? And if you got any questions that you want to pop off, feel free, man. Don't matter what it is. Live Q&A today. And let's see what you guys got. Whew. We got 8 people up in here. So I had somebody place an order a little while ago, right before we jumped on the live. I wanted to give them a huge shout out today, or right now, I mean. Let's see who it is. Let's see if they're on the chat right now. Let's see. Kenneth Squires. Let's see if you put a screen name in there. Oh, that's my homie, Killer Kenyas. He's from Jacksonville. My boy is doing 2 life sentences at Calhoun. We talked about live last night. His name is Charles Pierce. Oh, he's from Jacksonville. That's crazy. Bro, Killer Kenyas. We're waiting on Killer Kenyas to jump onto this live chat. The person sending, he purchased a course today for me to donate it to somebody in prison, guys. Big respect to that. And then here's the thing. He donated it to somebody from Jacksonville, which is where I'm from. And I just looked in my back end of the website and I got their DC number. That's crazy. They're from Jacksonville too. Loyalty over everything. Jam One, what up, man? Good to see you back on YouTube. Yeah, I appreciate it. Glad to be back with you guys. Loyalty over everything said. My brother back online. I don't know if you remember me, but when you did the camera giveaways, I'll hope to buy something so you can send a course to my partner doing 10 years straight, 100%. Listen, man, you could easily just purchase the course yourself. You can get it, keep the course yourself. And because it's in a PDF form, you can share the course with anybody that you want to. You could get the course yourself and then send it to your homie in prison that's doing the 10 years. If you just want me to donate the course for you, I don't mind doing that as well. However you guys want to do it. However you want to do it is no problem. So we got Dan up in here, man, guys. Dan has been riding. He's always on the chat. He's always got some really funny shit to say. He messaged me earlier. Dan, we're with you, man. He said his granddaughter's in the hospital. Not sure what the problem is. Not trying to find out on here on the live. Nevertheless, when the granddaughter's in the hospital, you know, everybody's heart is going out to you, homie. Just wanted to say that. But Dan said he walked in the hospital. He had a knife on him, and the policeman come over. He said, "Sir, you got a knife on you." He said, "Son, I'll deal with you. I'll deal with you after I deal with my granddaughter." That's hilarious, man. He always got some funny shit to say. Have you had other motorcycles before the one you're giving away? Absolutely. I got my first one when I was 4 years old. 4. First motorcycle, 4 years old. And I've had a bunch of them since then. A lot. Uncountable number. I don't even remember how many I've had, but it's been a lot, 100%. Came outside my My sinuses got stopped up. It's terrible. But yeah, I've had a lot of motorcycles. Let's see, where we at on live chat, man? Happy Friday, everybody that's jumping on. Any of the new people that just jumped on. Happy Friday to you guys. Any questions you might have, feel free to pop them off, man. Let me have it. Robert said, "Are you comfortable in Florida after what you went through?" At first, when you go back to Florida, it was a sense of like uncomfort. Like I was like, man, this shit don't feel good being here. However, enough time has passed that when I go back, this is what's crazy, man. To answer that question more directly, the last time I went back to Florida, the guy, his brother was so you guys know I went to prison for I got convicted of manslaughter. They charged me first degree murder, dropped it second degree murder. I copped out the manslaughter, right? Took a plea deal. And anyways, the guy's brother was he I went back to my old town. I was actually going to buy some property there. And I was riding down the road in my truck. And the guy's brother was riding his bicycle down the road. I actually seen him. He was buying some I don't know what he was buying. He met somebody at a corner. You guys know what the lick is, right? He's riding his bicycle. He went to the corner. They were on the street where I was going to buy the property at. And he came up, pulled up to the guy's car window, boom, bada, done his thing. And then, yeah. My point is that like so much time has passed, I know that these people know that in the end, there's really no taking away the fact that they still are angry about the guy not being here, even though it was an accident. They know that it wasn't intentional. Deep in their heart, they know that. So, man, my point is, I don't feel as bad about going back there as I used to. Uh, what I do worry about is when I go there, if there's any problem that ever pops off, like I always have little kids with me, like my nephews or my wife with me. I'm not too much concerned about myself. I can give two fucks. I could deal with it myself, but I do worry about if I ever go back there and my family is with me. You know what I mean? That'd be a situation I would not want to contend with. Dan said, the word normal is a illusion. What is normal for a spider is chaos for the fly. That's a good one, man. He always got something really good to say. He's got something good to say. Travis, what up, brother? Jam one said, God bless Dan's granddaughter. Prayers to her. Absolutely, man. That's from everybody on the channel, man. We with you, man. We don't know what's going on with granddaughter, but whatever it is, our prayers, our thoughts, our vibrations are with you, brother. She's fine. Worse for her is staying home with old man. Yeah. So, what questions you guys got for today? If you haven't already got you the t-shirt or the mindset program to enter to win the bike, be sure to get it. Dope ass program, dope ass bike. Somebody's going to win that bike on this channel. Somebody said, improvise. Oh, improvise with me. He said, I work out with dumbbells exclusively. I feel like they give me full range of motion and better control. I never do barbells or machines. Is that a bad thing? It's not a bad thing. It's really like, what are your goals? What are you trying to get to? Are you reaching your goals? Are you just trying to stay like where you're at healthy? What are you trying to get out of it, right? If you're getting out of it what you're trying to get out of it, then hey, they're fine. I mean, for 11 years, I had to work out with zero weights, no machines, nothing. Calisthenics, push-ups, dips, pull-ups. They didn't have any of that. And I actually got in really good shape in there doing that. And as well as other guys, it's about commitment, consistency, hitting it, just hammering it. What made me escape? Good question, man. Good question. Very good question. We got 12 people on here. Do me a favor. If you haven't already done it, hit the subscribe button. Going to hit the like button, run the likes up. Loyalty over everything. Dope shirt. I appreciate it. The shirt is on my website. It's at FYTON.com. if you haven't already gotten it. Um, I'm going to share the website with you guys. Hey, these are funny shorts. I just shared a short with you guys. If you haven't had a chance, go check out my shorts page. I've been trying to put up more shorts for you guys too. And if you'd like a t-shirt, t-shirts on that website right there, FYTON.org. I do full body workouts. I don't really do bodybuilding sets. Focus will be on just flexibility and maintaining. Yeah, you can do that with dumbbells, man. 100%. Nothing wrong with that. Dumbbells are, sometimes when I go to, when I'm traveling, all they have is, they have like a couple of machines, but I'll just hit dumbbells when I'm in a hotel. I like having machines personally, but if I only had dumbbells, hey, it is what it is. You can make it work. You can do squats. You can do lunges with it. You can do shoulder presses. You can do chest presses. You can do flies. You can do curls. You can do back arms. You can do everything with it. Um, Dumbbells are great. Savannah said, hey. Hey, tell her we said, hey, man. Tell her everybody on here said, hey. We appreciate that, brother. Hopefully she's feeling better. Baby Lion, you should at least be using barbells for Olympic lifts like shoulder press, deadlift, squat, bench. Dumbbells are great, though. It's situational, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's situational. Let's just keep it real, right? Because can you make it? Can you make it work? What if this is the only thing here? What if that's all you got is a Smith machine? Can you make it work? Damn right you can make it work. You know what I mean? You work with what you got. What if this is all you got? Boom, dumbbells. Can you make that work? Yeah, hell yeah, you can make it work. What if all you got is kettlebells? Can you make it work? Yes, sir, you can. Chains, dip bar, you can make it work. You don't have to have all this shit. You don't have to have it. You don't have to. Yesterday I was doing push-ups out there on the concrete. Just yesterday, out there doing push-ups. So Baby Lion, I agree with you, man. Them things are great, but we fucking make it work, whatever we got, you know? Started a all meat and fruit for the month. Do I think it's good? I think it's excellent. Super. It's actually really good. If you can stick to that, fruit and meat, yeah, great. Not everybody can do it. So it's really, can you stick to it? Can you be consistent with it? If you can be consistent with any nutrition plan, it's great, man. Any 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 nutrition plan that is a healthy one, and you can be consistent with it, and you can stick to it. Fuck yeah, it's great. You know, it's really good. Who wants to do a pull-up challenge right now? Who I got on here that can hit me in a pull-up challenge? Who has a pull-up bar? Let me get this live chat back on. Let me catch up on here. I had to get up, man. I'm sitting under that heater. Oh, I'm gonna answer that. What made me escape thing? I had to get out from under the heater. The shit was fucking getting me congested. Baby Lion said, "Yeah, you're right. I agree." What are my thoughts on or knowledge on DMT? My only thoughts are like for microdosing, like capsules. You can buy those over here at well, I don't know where you can buy them, but there are places to get them. Let's just put it that way. Microdosing, if you can get good quality stuff, I think it's great. The type of stuff that just gives you clarity, right? And allows you to focus. I think that shit is great. I can pull the joint up to my lips. Hey, 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 hey. I hear you, brother. I hear you, man. Who's down with a pull-up challenge? Anybody want trying to run it? Who can do 20 pull-ups right now? Anybody? Anybody on here? Yeah, microdosing shrooms is amazing. Yeah. Outside of that, man, I don't really know. I don't know. I mean, I've smoked weed before. I've ate edibles. I had an edible business at one time. Uh, I don't know, man. I don't know. But microdosing, I know that's can be super beneficial. Got a fire blazing up out here. They got my nose stopped up a minute ago. BG, big up from the UK. We got the UK up in this piece now. You don't fuck around. We got worldwide in here. Somebody give us some problems. We got worldwide soldiers in this mother. Shut the front door. Any chance you can get your Fight On Mindset program into the prison system? Yes, I can. Juvenile. So listen, it comes juvenile detention center, etc. I would think it's a win-win getting a state or county vendor contract. Oh, that way. Yeah, no doubt. I would love to do that. And so I'm working on a. I'm talking to a. I don't even know, man. I don't know what to say about it. I'm gonna talk up the wrong shit, but I'm in talks with a casting agent for a TV show that's helping people when they first get out of prison. And if I'm able to land that shit, then I'm going to be pushing my program heavily, trying to get it in there. I'm already trying to get it into any type of prison, any type of correctional system. So it comes in a PDF form, right? And you could print the PDF if they aren't allowed to get emails. So right now, some of the emails they only allow like 5,000 words per email. My page, my PDF, my course is 250 pages, way more than 5,000 words. But you can mail it to the people because it comes in PDF form. You know what I mean? Did I ever come across BOFA in the Florida pen? No, I never heard of that. I don't know who BOFA is, or I'm not sure what you mean by that. What games were beefing when you locked up? If you don't mind talking about prison stuff, I was trying to shoot a random question. Yeah, which that's where my base is prison, right? Yeah, I don't mind talking about it. I was not in no gang. All right, so number one, I wasn't in gang. You fucking got me on that one, fucker. Both of these nuts in your mouth. You got me on that one. That's smooth. I like it. I just had a margarita too, and so you got me on that one. The Bloods were beefing with everybody constantly, and again, I wasn't in any type of gang, didn't participate in any gang, but 600-pound deadlift. You're an animal, man. The Bloods, man, they was not fucking around. Uh, yeah, I didn't see. The problem is where y'all get me at is I try to read every fucking comment, and I read them out loud as I'm reading them. So you got it. They got me a lot of times on here on live like that with some of it some foul shit. Like I don't mind joking. We could play all day because uh, it is what it is. I don't mind it. But some of them been like real disrespectful shit, and I'm like, oh, you bitch. Why did I escape? That was one of the questions earlier. Take this into consideration now. You're standing before a judge looking up because they're always posted up above you, like they reign over top of the people in the courtroom, right? It's funny. It's a psychological thing. The judge is always sitting up above you, so you have to look up at them, right? You know how people talk about moving up in life, right? Like I live on top of the hill now, bitch. So, anyways, the judge is always up high, and you have to look up at them. And this motherfucker's looking down at me, and he says, "It's clear that what happened was accident. If you would have went to trial, no criminal jury would have found you guilty." Process that shit. He just said I'm fucking innocent. I don't know if this shit is working correctly, but if you guys can hear that, he just said, "You're innocent. But because you didn't tell us what happened, I'm gonna give you 10 years to think about it." And immediately, right then, I said, my attorney was standing beside me, started crying. Straight up. Started crying. Um, I said, man, bitch, you just gave me 10 years and said I was innocent. I'm not doing that. I'm getting out of here. And from day one, when I got inside the fence, I'm like, this is how I'll be looking around. People will be like, bro, what are you looking at? Freedom. Y'all are looking inside this bitch. I'm looking outside. I'm looking up here like, where's the weak point? How the fuck can I get out of here? And so that's why I escaped, man, because I was fucking pissed off. I was mad. I was like, bitch, how dare you give me fucking 10 years when you just told me I'm innocent? Don't get me wrong. I was guilty of what I was guilty of, but it just wasn't what he sentenced me to. So therefore, I was fucking mad. He got me on that boat for one. That shit was hilarious. He got me. I'm gonna ask my wife that later on. Said I worked at Charlotte CI outside ground, so I know exactly how you did that, bro. Yeah, loyalty over everything. I don't need 10 years to even think about it. Especially you said I was innocent. That's how I felt. I was like, bitch, you just told me. You just said it out of your mouth. I'm innocent. You gave me 10 years to think about it. Fuck off. Judge Peter Fifield. And if Peter Fifield's ever watched my thing, any of my videos, you suck a cock till your throat bust, punk. You're probably already doing that anyways. Judge asked me over no DL ever. Well, you've been doing all these years, breaking the law, I guess. No driver's license ever. Well, you've been doing all these years. He said, I'm breaking the law, I guess. Hey, I hear you, man. That's funny, Dan. Who's down for a pull-up challenge? Man, listen, if y'all was on the rec field, y'all couldn't stand it. I'd be like, hey, man, what you trying to bet? You trying to bet and see if you can get me off this pull-up bar? No. You got a honey bun? You want to bet a rack of cookies? Hey, I would challenge anybody on the pull-up bar. I ain't give two dams. Did the officer that helped you escape get into trouble? Yes. She went to prison. When I got undeserved time, I chalked it up to all the stuff I got away with. There you go. That's what time it is, man. I did the same thing. I was like, you know what? I was mad at the time, but it took me sitting down really thinking. However, at the time when I decided to escape, I was like, bitch. But after, sitting and really thinking, then I was able to say, you know what? It's cool. It is what it is because I got away with a lot of shit. Every pull up you do, I'll do one push up. Next day, I go to the gym. I'll do the pull ups. Man, I wish I was there to see if you did them. Y'all count them and see if I can do 10. I'm going to go shoot for 10. 10 of these beasts. Oh, let's go. Oh, good 10 piece now. Oh, shit. Good 10 piece. Oh, run it. Give him a 20 piece. Give him a 20 now. Don't fuck around and rip me off now. Don't fucking around and rip me off now. You owe me 20. Make sure you do them. He even got me breathing hard. Quiet Dress. What up, homie? Good to see you on here, brother. Travis said, yeah, it's an ego thing too at play. Like, it's the fact you almost got away again and didn't, and they won. I totally get it. Yeah, it was. I had a lot of fucked up. Just my way of thinking, my ego. Although it did put me in check. Like, originally, whenever it happened, my case happened, and I went from living a life to living under a rock. That shit put my ego into check big time because I went from at 23 years old. When it happened, I was 23. And trying to catch my breath. He said, easy. I do 40 waking up. Push-ups are easy. We do push-ups all day. Anyways, I went from having all type of shit. I had my own house. I had a business. I had 5 people working for me. I had motorcycles. I had car, truck, boat. a house. I was doing good. And then when that shit happened, I went from living like that to having nothing. And so it was a rude awakening, right? It was a blow to my ego. And so really changed my life a lot. But I was still mad. I was angry. I wasn't accepting fault for shit. And when I got sentenced, I couldn't see it the proper way. You know what I mean? Looks like me with the bar when mama in the shower. Hey, that's funny, homie. Jamaica Waka. I haven't seen you on here in a long time. How you been? Um, oh, my battery going dead. Hold on. Hold up. Battery on the laptop's dying. Oh, I don't got the right fucking plug. Righty bitch. We're gonna go in the house and get the wire. You ever have a cellmate beat his meat while you're no sir? He might have beat his meat and he would have got his ass beat. Or he'd have to beat me one. Because that was not about to be tolerated. Not with me, no. Never had that happen. Where's my wire at? Not me personally. Never. If it did happen, I must have been asleep because I didn't know about it. But definitely not when I was awake. I mean, you can't monitor somebody 24 hours a day. But to me, like, I don't know. I'm not doing that shit when somebody else is in the cell with me. We're humans. You can relax for a minute. But I was never in confinement for a long time with people. Like 2 weeks at a time, shit like that. I was always in solitary confinement. When I went to confinement, it'd be solitary confinement, solo dolo. Now I went, like one time I went for 14 days for having cash on me. No big deal. I went another time under investigation, maybe 2 weeks. No big deal on that one either. So I didn't really do any substantial time with a roommate, is my point. You know what I mean? Had to come in there and get my shit plugged back in. Ever gonna get back into construction? Nope. No, sir. I'm doing YouTube, man. Now, I did just buy 2 houses in Florida. I bought 2 houses. We had to do a lot of remodeling work to them. So, I mean, it's a form of construction. Doing that, then yeah. But like what I used to do, road work, land clearing, I'm not going to do that anymore. I feel like I would never get a good night's sleep in the joint. You ain't getting a good night's sleep, man. Not like you get at home. Like, this is what I would tell people. I was like, if you, excuse me, if you get comfortable in this bitch, if you get comfortable living in this motherfucker right here, that means you just became okay with it. You're like, okay, this is my house, this is my home. That shit was never fucking my home. I was not getting motherfucking comfortable. I ain't sleeping late. I ain't relaxing in this motherfucker. I couldn't fucking stand that place. Never. I ain't getting no good night's sleep. Fuck no. I would make sure I don't get a good night's sleep, even if I got to terrorize my own self. Dan said, never day in prison and lots of jail for a night or two for having fun. I hear you, brother. You might get a good night, but when you wake up, reality sets in, so it's never good sleep. For me, personally, the way I did it, I'm not getting comfortable in here. I'm not holding value to a motherfucking thing in here. Like, you had dudes that was fucking shine their sink and their toilet, like and turn it into a mirror. They would shine the stainless steel to turn it into a mirror like glass. You come to the cell, they want you to take your shoes off because they're on the fucking floor, hand waxing the floor. I'm like, bro, this ain't my house. I will never do that. Never. I'll keep it clean to the point that they're not fucking with me when they come by. And I'm not going to give the police a reason to mess with me. But I'm not treating this shit special. You know what I mean? Nope. Fuck no. Do you drug test workers? I do. Tell them they know them all. Do I drug test workers? I don't have anybody that works for me anymore. Back then, when I had my construction company when I was in my early 20s. Everybody was on drugs. I was selling them drugs. My workers were my customers, which made good for me because it was way cheaper to pay them that way. Brad, what's your ancestry? You Irish American, French American? I got a bunch of ancestry. On my dad's side of the family, they're Native American. I don't know all of them. Part of his family is Native American, and then the other part is from Wales. And then on my mom's side of the family, they are from Sicily, and uh, I think her dad was from. He might have been Irish. I don't know. I'm not positive on that. So it's all type of mixed up, man. You got all type of shit flowing around in there. A lot of shit. I don't know. I got that ancestry.com thing. I'm supposed to do that with my wife. We just haven't done it yet. So I don't know any exact details, man. And I never really got to meet any of my family, you know, older family. Del Frescorn, that was fucked up. I followed your story, but it just tripped me out that you actually broke out when I got buddies down for murder. Yeah. You didn't know that, man? You didn't know about the story? Oh, hold up, man. For some reason, you're. Oh, you know what? My thing is on my chat is holding like messages like it's on safe or some shit because your message wasn't even highlighted, Dell. So I just had to highlight it, and I don't know why, but so Dell said that was fucked up. I followed your story, but it just tripped me out that you actually broke out when I got buddies down for murder. Yeah, I hear you, brother. Loyalty over everything. I was going to do that, but once you do it, your DNA enters into a database that stays forever. Yeah, they got my DNA already. So when you're in prison, I don't know if they're doing it every single case. I don't know if it's like randomly generated, but I do know a lot of the guys getting out of prison, they take your DNA before you get out of prison. And they took mine before I get out of prison. So I'm already entered in the database. Plus, I'm not ever doing nothing where I got to worry about my DNA. Like, shit. For me personally, but I also listen. I don't like the government collecting my information either. So I feel you on that, brother. I won't even use fingerprint scan on my modern phones. Yeah, I hear you, Quadrex. Man, I'm just like, look at where we're sitting right now. I'm on the phone. We got Google on the phone. Google's listening like a motherfucker. We got Amazon on the phone. I'm on a live talking to people around the world. It's just like, man, fuck it. They're fucking listening every type of direction. And mainly they're just running ads on your ass. Yeah, you have to for certain apps nowadays. Loyalty over everything. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's. I mean, I get it. I understand where they're doing some of it because it's marketing. They get to sell your information, sell you ads, push ads on you. Uh, I don't like it when I'm bombarded by the shit, but I do understand the process. Um, but for government collecting your shit, I don't like that at all. Bill McDonald, what up, brother? How do you dude get so big in prison with the lack of nutrition, especially the poor people who couldn't afford tuna, etc.? Um, it's a fucking hunger. So when you go work out, man, it releases right the negative energy in your body. Proven fact. It releases a lot of negative tension built up, right? Not only that, but you're taking your mind out of this place where you don't want to be. You're fucking pushing it out with aggression. Um, and after you get done with it, you just feel fucking relieved of some stress, right? And so for a lot of guys, it's staying consistent, just pushing out the reality that they're dealing with during that time, but staying consistent, being committed to it. And then also, you ain't trying to be a lame motherfucker laying around there. You ain't trying to be a little lame duck. Let the sharks come and get on your ass. What happened to the guy that I escaped with? Do we still stay in touch? I have not talked to him in a while, but cool thing. He got out. He moved to the Bahamas. He lives in the Bahamas. Last I heard, last he told me, and he's doing really well. He buys big boats, ships, yachts that sink, or they're insurance boats. Either they sunk or got submerged. Something happened to them where they had to. It's kind of like a salvage boat. He buys them and rehabs them completely. Big shit, like $1 million shit, and then resells them. Let me see where we're at. Amazon about to tell me to buy everything in your background. They do too, man. Amazon is not fucking around. How they do it, man. I mean, I understand it, but they got like eyes and ears out everywhere. One thing I don't have is Alexa. I don't have Alexa in my house. Robert said you got a lot bigger since your earlier videos. I go back and forth, man, back and forth, back and forth. Right now, I feel like I'm at a smaller point than I would like to be. When I was traveling, I went to Florida for a while, a couple of months. I really laid off my workouts. I was eating like shit every day. I was working till late at night. It just wasn't a good recipe. But I'm getting back at it right now, man. Getting back at it for sure. The little guy needs to bulk up. He's scared. Laughing out loud. Real talk. Yeah, man. It's yeah, no doubt. OT90. The data collection is fucked. After 2 days at my new job, at which I was drafting contracts for property sales, I started receiving ads on Facebook for other commercial property law firms. That's how it is. And bro, they are tracking keystrokes. This is no shit. Me and my wife will be talking about a product. Talking. We ain't went on fucking Google. We haven't opened our phone. We will be talking about a product just in the house. Open your phone, open up social media, boom. Open up Google, boom. Ad pops up for that exact fucking product that we were talking about. Exact product. We never even search a product. We're simply talking about it. What? It's crazy. OT90. Never Googled anything in relation to it. Never used my own Google account to do any work. Only sense I can make of it is the microphone on my phone. 100%. Boom. There it is. He just said exactly what I was saying. Quadrant said, fuck Alexa, that shit. Even though our phones do the same thing. They do, man. They do. 100%. They do the same exact thing. For sure. They sure do, man. Got 2 people who place orders today. My homie Killer Kenyas, he's not here right now. I was hoping he would jump on because he's wanting to donate the program to somebody that's in prison. And I'm wondering if I know this guy that's in prison. I was hoping Killer Kenyas jumped on here today. It's Friday. It's Friday evening in Florida. What time is it over there? In Florida, it's 7:30 p.m. So this motherfucking dog behind me needs to shut the fuck up. He needed to choke on a biscuit or something. God dang. They're just fucking yapping and yapping. These people bring their dog to the park. There's a park behind my house. And they bring their dogs out there and have this dog congregation. Whatever, it's cool. Go take your dogs out. But the motherfuckers just bark over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Like, put a fucking muzzle on your dog. They're just barking at each other, like standing in the park, like yelling at each other. Anyways, we had another order right now, like while we're online with you guys. I'm trying to pull it up right now so I can give them a shout out. Let me see who it is up in here. We got order up in here. Joey Martello. Joey Martello just placed an order. Not sure who Joey Martello is. Kenny Squires, who is Killer Kenya's, placed an order. Mad appreciation to you guys. You're both entered to win the motorcycle. So that's super cool, man. The bike's looking clean as fuck. The bike's dirty, Quadrex. Bike's actually looking dirty, man. It is dirty, is what I'm saying. Bro, how earlier my brother made mac and cheese in my head. I was like, I shouldn't have made some for myself. I should have made some for myself. Next thing you know, I see it advertised blast on my screen. It's crazy. That's how that shit is, man. That's exactly how it is. That's exactly how I'm listen, man, we got the stupid people these people got their damn dogs yapping, right? We're gonna pop off the bike. Who thinks we should pop the bike off? Y'all know what that is. What y'all think? Pop it off? Who's down for it? Let me see. Who's down to pop off the bike? Should we pop this off? Should we crank the bike up? What y'all think? Pop the bike off or what? Jam. Hey, okay, Joey. Yeah, we got you, homie. For sure. Let's pop it. What do they think about that? There. They can enjoy some of that for a little while. Fucking dog barking over here all goddamn night. Bitches. Too loud for the camera. And then now, you know what'll probably happen is their dog will bark even more. But maybe I aggravated the people. You know? I'm over here trying to hang out with you guys, and they got their fucking dog in the park. Don't get me wrong, I love dogs. I got 2 little dogs in the house. I don't let the motherfucker sit outside and bark all motherfucking day, just yapping in the motherfucking wind. Bitch, put a biscuit in your dog's mouth. Make me throw a biscuit over the fence for your dog. And guess what? I don't give 2 fucks about my neighbors. They don't. These neighbors are bitches around there. They're straight bitches. The bike's fire. I don't even like Harleys. It's fire. It's damn sure fire. Hey, Joey, Jam. Hey, Jam One, I appreciate you, man. I see you on there, brother. That's a big shout out for you. Quadra said I'm down. Yeah, we fired that baby off. David said, relax. I'm relaxed, homie. I'm just like, I'm over here trying to tell y'all on the live, and they just, why the fuck you even bring your dog if he's going to do nothing but stand there and bark, bark, bark? Like, fucking A. Andrew Boyd, ignition. We popped off the ignition on this bitch. Stan, what up, brother? Too loud for the camera glitch. That's mean as fuck. It is a Slayer, no doubt. That thing roars like a champ. Well, guess what, man? You entered to win that bike. So big, huge, huge. Congrats on your entry, man. And study the course, brother. That course is fire, like straight up. Not only that, for every 10 people that enter to win this bike, we're donating the course to somebody in prison. So there you have it, man. Quadrant said, my neighbor is an ignorant Irish farmer who neglects his dog and it barks constantly. The neighbor threatened to shoot our horse one time. Neighbors, man, what the fuck's wrong with neighbors, man? Like, there's some fucking just people. Like, just fucking be neighborly. Just be friendly and shit, you know? I wonder how many people's at the park. It's like, who the fuck? That loud ass motorcycle. How many people's at the park over there right now? Like, this loud ass motorcycle. You know, these people are all like, they're sensitive ass people. Let's go see. Anybody want to go see how many people's at the park? Which way? We'll go this way. Brittany, what up, man? Honestly, since I started, there you go. That's how it is. 4 times a day, she's running. There you go. Nothing better. Nothing better than that. Like a spy looking over the fence. Yeah, they just got their fucking dogs running around the park, yapping at each other. I know they don't like the motorcycle. They know who it is too. Fuck them. Yeah, yuppies. Amazing view. Appreciate you, brother. Broken. You got a colorful weed sign. I hear you, man. When you got out of Florida DOC, were you on paper? Nope. Was not loyal to everything. I'll be jealous if there's some Karens though. Never more relaxed. Hey. I heard that. I think everybody needs to do that 4 times a day. Good for your health. Let's see what these people are doing. Oh, we can't see over here. I can't see on this side. It's I got too many flowers and plants and trees in my yard. This one's like a fucking rose bush is hanging down. Oh. Yeah, big facts for sure. I agree 100%. Like self-care is vitally important. Man, woman, whoever, self-care is super important. Keep yourself healthy and happy. You know, whatever it requires, keep yourself healthy and happy and run it, you know. Am I rich? No. I'm rich in happiness for sure. Like what do you consider rich? What is considered rich, right? It's like who knows what rich is? And so happiness is more important than any type of money. So like, do you have happiness in your heart? Because if you do, you're rich as a motherfucker. And that's the critical thing. Fuck the money. Fuck all the toys. Like, here, let me just show you guys. This shit don't mean 2 fucks. Don't get me wrong. I like it, right? So this is the patio. See the beams up top? This is the outside patio, right? And I live in California. I know you know what time it is in California. The TV is 85 inches. Over there's a movie screen that pops down. The kitchen extends from the outside. I have a roll-up door that's electric. It rolls up from the kitchen. There's 2 garage doors right there. There's a whole big patio, right? Hot tub right outside the patio. Privacy wall. All type of shrubbery around the yard. Yard's beautiful. We planted most of the shrubbery. There's a hammock over there. That car, you already know that car is not cheap. So the point is, this shit don't mean a motherfucking nothing. Beautiful patio up top. Heat fucking thing up there. That thing over there is like a bed that you lay on outside. This bike, the fuck's all this shit mean? It doesn't mean nothing. If I don't have none of this shit tomorrow, it doesn't make 2 fucks. I'm still gonna be happy. You know, you know what I mean? I'm not even being funny or disrespectful. My point is like, what is rich? Like this thing to me is, I like this better than almost all this shit because it's a sign of beauty. It's like the sun, right, shining at us. This thing is fun as a motherfucker, right? This thing is great. I'm actually giving this thing away. But in all honesty, what the fuck does this thing even mean or matter? Like this doesn't make a person rich. None of this shit does. That hammock is really cool though. It's made of that, like whatever that wood is. It's really cool. This is a swing. I take them down because of the weather, the rain, the sprinklers and shit cutting on. Yeah, sure, the shit is nice, right? But this shit don't mean 2 fucking nothings. Nothing. If you don't have happiness, if you don't have peace, then fuck this shit. You know what I mean? Like literally. It don't mean a motherfucking nothing without happiness. So am I rich? I'm rich in happiness. Katrina, what up? Glad to have you back. See you on here. Somebody, I don't know how to even read none of this stuff. Johnny Nava. OG, triple OG, how you doing today? I'm good, man. How you doing, brother? Snowman 912, what up, man? Good to see you on here, brother. Jam one. Yeah, what happened to people being neighborly? It's not like when I was growing up and everyone knew and helped each other. These fucking neighbors, man, it's so weird because I love people. You guys see, I get on here and I answer your questions. I love interacting with everybody. I like people. I did this for like a couple of years. I'm like, I'm even smiling at my neighbors. And these fucks would not wave back at me. They wouldn't smile, they didn't wave, they didn't do nothing. I finally was like, took like 2 years. I was like, oh well fuck. Maybe they don't know what it is to be neighborly. So finally I quit waving at them. I was like, fuck them. Bill McDonald said, I understand the consistency part of your answer on nutrition. Did you get yourself extra tuna and stuff? Yeah, absolutely. I did. I ate a lot of fish. I did. Quadric said, I'm rich because I had a real friend. And even though he just died, I'm richer for sharing a real friendship and having that. Absolutely, man. Rest in peace to your brother, man. Your homie. For sure. Heart goes out to you, man. But the fact that you're looking at the brighter side, that you're richer because of having that relationship, that's what time it is. Snowman, he said, I want that. You can get it, man. But listen, this is where we're at right here, man. We got to do this giveaway right here. After we do this giveaway, after we do that giveaway, the next one we're going to do is the car. That car right there. The next one we're doing is that car. I had another motorcycle. Oh shit, I hit the thing. I don't know if I told you guys this. I just found out last night I had another motorcycle, a custom show bike. I left it in Florida. It got blown up. I just found out yesterday. I don't know if it was before I did the live or what, but I just found out that it got blown up. There was a house fire and the garage blew up. My motorcycle was in there. Crazy, man. Make sure I'm reading all the comments. Let me jump on here. Brittany said, I love the classic telephone box. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, my wife ordered that off of online somewhere. You thought I was selling something? What? Hold on, let me read all these. Coach Anderson, good to see you on here. Peace of mind and a healthy environment equals rich. Hundo, man, 100%. I wish there were more people like you still out there. There's a bunch of people out there. There's a bunch of nice people, but I live in California, Southern California. These bitches are just like, I don't even know what the problem is. They don't know Southern hospitality. I could tell you that. But it is getting worse everywhere. Like when I travel the country a lot, and the people are just like, you go in a drive-through or some shit, you go in a restaurant, and you're just like, you like, you do realize that you're supposed to be helping the customer, speaking to the people, like especially a restaurant, like you're working off a gratuity, not hourly wages, right? Treating people how you want your tip to come in. You thought I was selling the car? I'm not selling it, man. I'm doing a giveaway on it. I couldn't even afford my full Walmart shopping today. It was so embarrassing having to put items back. You're right, but I don't have money, but I am happy to have lots of friends and family who love me. That's more important than anything, 100%. Since you guys are planning on moving, will your wife be looking for an RN job in Florida or making a career change also? No, Katrina, she hasn't worked since last year. Neither we haven't. Um, we were traveling a lot. She hasn't worked. But I think she did work a little bit this year. She said she did. But no, she's not going to. We're going to be doing full-time social media. She's going to be helping me, and we're just going to do that full-time. We have a couple of rental properties over there. We're going to try to buy more rental properties. She's helped me do the work at the two that we already bought, and we're definitely going to be getting more when we go back to Florida. I don't think she's not right now. Not right now that I know of. I doubt she's going to be doing any RN work. I think she's just looking to do something different. She does really good though. She was actually the director of her company, a home health agency. But I think she's tired of doing it. I thought I was selling it side by side, 13 to 30,000. You can't get that one for nowhere near that. Not that one. Not that one right there, brother. That one you would pay about 40,000 for it right now, and I put about 10,000 in aftermarket parts in it. You can't get that one for that much. Quadrex. Oh man, loyalty over everything in the South. Show respect till you disrespect. 100. I heard that, man. Quadrex. I'm not sure what you're talking about, man. He said, "What the fuck?" Probably that comment might be old. I just forgot what it was about. But Stan, people are miserable everywhere. They are, man. They are fucking miserable. That's why I love sharing my message too. I'll share that shit anywhere. At the gas station. I'm like, hey, I've been at, I'm gonna tell you a story right here. We were at a county dump in Florida, at landfill. So we bought these properties. They had a bunch of shit in there that we had to clear out, like loads and loads and loads of stuff. And me and my wife, and in fact, my uncle was with me. We were going to the landfill, and we get there. I got to move over here by the heater, man. It's getting cold out here. Hold on, guys. It's getting cold outside. So we're going to the landfill, right? And we get up to the scale, and the lady's asking for my ID. I give her my ID. It's from California or Arizona. Oh, the bike exploding. Yeah, Quadrex. Thank you, brother. I think I showed her my Arizona ID. And she's like, oh, you can't dump here. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, you got to be a resident. I said, well, I own 2 houses here. She's like, but she's being rude as, like, rude as possible. And I'm like taking it for a minute. And then finally I said, ma'am. And she looked at me. I said, are you having a bad day? She was like, what? I said, well, you seem to be having a really bad day the way that your attitude is right now. she, her whole attitude when I just said that second part shifted. And she was like, no, I'm not having a bad day. I said, well, you sure act like you are. And she completely flipped the script and started being nice. Sometimes you just got to call people out on it, you know? Sometimes they might not even realize how rude they're being. You know what I mean? Yeah, my bike did blow up there, bro. It blew up. Katrina said, very cool. It's fun to work with your spouse when you get along so well. Being friends is the key to marriage. Absolutely. Being friends, being open, being communicative. Um, for a man, uh, knowing when to say you're wrong. So there you go. Because we are not always right. Snowman, Stan said, customer service went to shit the last couple of years for sure. 100% it has. Snowman said, I seen it when you showed it at the gas station. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Mike Alves, what did you think of when that woman helped the prisoner escape? This is what I thought of. I was like, I know where they're coming from, but you just helped a dude who was almost 7 foot tall and he's like 300 pounds. He's the biggest dude wherever he's at. He's always the biggest person. And you just thought y'all could escape and get away? At least I could blend in with the crowd if I would have gotten away. You know what I mean? I'm 5'10". I'm not standing above anyone. All they got to do is like look for the biggest dude. Just look for the biggest person around. All they got to do is put a bolo. It's called Be on the Lookout. Be on the lookout. They put a bolo out over the radio. Be on the lookout for the biggest person. Wherever you're at, be on the lookout for the biggest man. Why? What were they thinking? She killed herself. That was terrible. Dan said, can you wear a Bowie around like I do down here? Yeah, probably. Probably. I think you can. Yeah, you can. Jedi Dick Sensei. You're more shredded than a Julian salad. He got a funny screen name too. Snowman, why did you disable the super chat? I did not disable it. I got demonetized I'm not monetized anymore. So I did not disable it, brother. Loyalty over everything. Proud of how far you came, brother. Real talk. Followed you since the beginning. You were doing the prison interviews. You took the extra mile when you got released. Literally. No fucking looking back. This is what I tell people, man. Listen, if you're fucking trying to cross a busy ass intersection, right, which is life, you're trying to navigate your way through life. This is a good one. I need you to pay attention to this. It's simple, but it's real. Go to the busiest intersection. Go like to Times Square in New York City. I drove through Times Square uh, either earlier this year or last year. I don't remember. Go to Times Square, turn your head backwards and look behind you and try to cross the intersection. Try to cross the street. Try to cross the sidewalk in Times Square with your head turned backwards, looking back. Yes, it's not fixing to make it. You're going to get run over. And it's like that in life. And that's my point is that if you're trying to go somewhere in life, you're trying to progress, like you're getting out of prison, right? You're getting out of fucking prison, trying to move forward in your life. You asshole, turn your head around. Quit blaming the people behind you. Quit blaming the society. Quit blaming your parents. Quit blaming your friends. Quit blaming your spouse. Quit blaming everybody except yourself. Turn your fucking head forward and go. It just trips me out, man. Trips me out. She ruins her life for a couple days with that dude. You're right, Mike. 100%. You know, that's the same thing that happened with the lady who helped me escape. Like, I don't even, it is what it is. Uh, it definitely fucked her life up. And look, it is what I manipulated the lady. I ain't gonna say nothing different. I've told you guys. Um, I've told you guys before. I manipulated the lady into helping me escape. However, she was fucking grown. She was hired to keep me captive, not help me escape. They're fucking trained. You keep these people captive. And I never pursued the relationship with her at all. I did not pursue it. In fact, I tried to avoid it until one day when I'm coming back from work and she's like, "Brr," she called my name. She tells me to come over there to her. I'm like, damn it, I don't want to come over here. And she said, I got some biscuits. She's standing by the chow hall and telling me she got biscuits. I said, do I look like I eat biscuits? I don't eat biscuits. No, thank you. She said, they're Hardee's biscuits. I said, Hardee's biscuits? I haven't had street food in a long time. I'll take that. So I get the bag and I go, phew. I'm eating the biscuits with me and my friend who I told you guys made like 15 million bucks. When he got out of prison, within 3 years, he didn't make 15 million bucks. Me and him are eating the biscuits. We're on the rec field eating them. And I'm chewing on this biscuit. And the light bulb goes off and it said, it's like my hair is getting thin right there. So the light bulb goes off. And I'm like, this lady just gave me biscuits. She just risked her entire career. And I've done nothing but try to avoid her. What would she give me if I ask? Like, uh, what can I get if I ask? Like, I haven't asked for anything. In fact, I've avoided her. What can I get if I ask? Anyway, so in the end result was she fucked her whole life up. You know what I mean? How did he make the 15 million? Amazon. Amazon. He created the box called G Box. Let me see. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. Hold on. I'll find it right now. Yeah, I already found it. Oh, let's see. Matricom.net. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Anybody wants to look it up? This was my bunkie. He got out of prison. He started selling on Amazon. He was selling knockoff tablets. I'm not promoting any illegal activities, but he started selling these knockoff tablets, and then he got caught. He made like 100 grand just like that on Amazon. He got caught. They shut his account down. He already had the money. He took that 100 grand, went to China, and had them make the box that I just shared in the chat. This Matricom G box. He had them make that box. It's a streaming TV box, like a Fire Stick. Before the Fire Stick came out, he had them make the box. They were already making the box. He had them put his brand name, his logo on it, and he put that shit on Amazon. Boom, 15 million bucks. he smashed on him, knocked it out of the park, and he's still rich too, man. Monetarily rich, right? He lives over in Vegas now, doing big things. You're man enough to say you were wrong and sorry, and both you use have time to change your lives. Now you're doing a good job. Hopefully she is. Yeah, I hope she is, man. 100%. Loyalty over everything. Not gonna lie, I needed to hear that. 100. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. Snowman said, "Sorry to hear you got demonetized." Yeah, it's if for 90 days you're not active and your watch time drops below 4,000 watch hours. And so what I did when I um, turned all my video, I deleted a bunch of videos. When I deleted the videos and then I wasn't active, my watch time went below the 4,000 hours. And when I started back, I had to start back at zero with my watch time. So uh, yeah, I got to get my 4,000 hours back up. However, here, man, I'm gonna drop another video in the chat for you guys, and if you can, if you get some spare time, let it play, even if it's the shorts. Like, wait, no, the shorts don't count toward watch time. Make sure I tell you guys the right thing. Here's my fitness video I did the other day, but I got another one. I made another one, and I haven't finished editing it yet. But I got to finish editing it for you guys. And what this one that I'm about to share in the chat, I was basically talking a little bit too much in it. So I made another one where I'm not talking nearly as much. If you can't, go watch it. It's a fitness video. Really enjoy fitness type of stuff. But as much watch time as I can get would be super beneficial to help grow the channel. Um, so if you guys get a chance, be sure to watch that video, please. Bill McDonald, speaking of Vegas, did you bet on sports? No, absolutely not. Now that it's about to be illegal when you were in, or now, no, I didn't. I did not. But and I stayed away from it actually because it was too problematic, man. People were always arguing and fighting over that shit, and I wasn't around gambling, sport betting, none of it, because I was just like, yeah, you ain't gonna trap me up over some petty shit that I can avoid. I got friends out here bet dumb, they bet absolutely insane amounts, $100,000 one week, 300,000 sport betting. Like, bitch, you dudes are tripping, man. Like and share the videos, AI, 100%. But nah, I don't like to part with my money that freely because it's a gamble. That's what it is. It's called gambling, right? When you're gambling, you just might lose. That's why it's called gambling. I don't perfect. Like if I lose, I want it to be because of the decisions I'm making, trying to take action on something, not just rolling the dice. You know what I mean? But some people enjoy it. Uh, that's on them. Just ain't for me. You know what I mean? Just ain't for me. Anyways, guys, I appreciate everybody that's on here. If you haven't done it, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share the video. And if you haven't already, make sure you get your ticket to get the bike, to win the bike. Mike Alves said, when losing weight, what's the average amount you should expect per week? 4 pounds, no more than that. What do you think I was thinking of? A pound or two, probably more right in the beginning. Yeah, very beginning, you can 2 pounds, no sweat. It's going to be difficult, but 2 pounds is good. Maxing out around 4 pounds per week. In this case by case dependent, you might be able to do 2 pounds, no sweat. You might bump up to 4 pounds. It's going to be difficult, but you might do it. Next person, 2 pounds might be extremely difficult for them. If you really, really, really are interested in a nutrition plan, I build nutrition plans for people. All you have to do is email me. Anybody that's ever interested in a fitness nutrition plan, I got you. I build actual customized nutrition plans, detailed case by case for people. You know, depending on where you're at, what type of foods you can eat or can't eat, depending on your certain situation. You know, as far as like some people have medical issues, diabetes. It just depends. It's case by case. So I can build you a nutrition program for sure. And that determines, all right, if you follow this, you will lose 2 pounds per week or 3 pounds or 4 pounds if we're pushing it. Really, how hard do you want to push? You know what I mean? Oh damn, I haven't caught a live stream in forever. How am I? Tokan. Did I say that right? Tokan. I think I got it right. My father was scammed out of a lot of money by a fraudulent Bitcoin racket. People got to be very careful. I lost money in that, in Bitcoin, in a bot, a trading bot. I made an account for myself, my wife, my daughter, my granddaughter, and a friend. I got them to join it. And it was Christmas of that year. I think it was like, I don't know what year it was, but it was Christmas time. And my friend, she called me and was like, hey, check your account. Like she had some stupid amount of money in her account, right? She's like, look, my account says I got this much money. And it was like only one day she made a bunch of money. And she's like, but it won't let me withdraw any of it. And so I checked my account. I had the same amount of money. I was like, what? That's weird. And wouldn't let me do a withdrawal. And then, so, and it had a snowman with flakes. It was Christmas time, right? The people ran a scam. What they were doing is they were letting people put their money in, pull their earnings out, put their money in, pull their earnings out. Every day you could pull your earnings out every single fucking day. And we were profiting. We were like, holy shit, this is really good. Now, if we're making money hand over fist, what are we going to do? We're going to tell other people. They're going to tell other people. Some people are going to let their money ride for the long term. So what ends up happening in that situation is more and more people are putting their money in, boom, 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 boom. And then they pull the plug. All the Bitcoin gone. Your account says you got like 150,000 in it. When you hit withdrawal, nothing comes out. I was like, oh, they got me. They got me good on that one, man. CD, how much time did the guy who made 15 million in prison do? Also, that's insane how he made 15 million in only 3 years. How much time did he do? He only did a few years. He did. I don't remember. 4 years, maybe 3, 4 years. He didn't do a lot of time. He was from Orlando, and now he lives in Vegas. He got out of prison, made his money, moved to L.A., Los Angeles, and then from L.A. he moved to Vegas, and I think he's got nightclubs over there now. Well, he does have nightclubs. I think they're still running. Tilcon, I wish you would have got on here earlier, man, because I'm doing a live every day for 30 days straight, and we're about to be doing a live cross country because I'm going to be driving across the country, and I hope to have everybody on there. Yeah, he is smart as fuck, no doubt. Hope to get everybody on here when we go cross country. But until then, be sure to be ready every day. Catch the live, throw your comments, questions, whatever the case may be. If you haven't done already, go and watch some of my videos. Just let them run for me, please. That's huge help. Support the channel. And then if you haven't done it, also, we got a couple people that jumped on today, or people today that ordered for the giveaway. So I just put a link in the chat, that link right there. For those of you that don't know, we're giving this bike away on the channel. It's a 2007 fully custom Harley Davidson Road King. Everything on the bike is custom. Everything is custom. So if you haven't already entered to win, you can go to the link that I just posted to win the bike. Till tomorrow, much love, much respect. Happy Friday to everybody. You guys have a fucking good night. Continue.